Right, good evening everybody, hope you're doing very well. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful day in Swindon, of all places. We're at the, well, I'm at the Teapot One clan ride among the sea of adventure bikes and touring bikes. I decided to bring this thing, and yes, that is coolant on the floor already. Let's start the old girl. So yeah, we've got a sea of adventure bikes. We've got Dave Osey on his new bike. Brucey boy. Andy. Mark from Leeds. I feel really out of place here because everyone is on adventure bikes. And I'm just like, yeah, Ducati, mate. There is a guy on the Aprilia Tuono behind me. What an absolute hero. So if you don't already know, this is Bruce, aka Teapot One, and his, what he calls his clan, which is his Patreon group. They do a group of ride-outs throughout the year, and it's sort of just all over the country, and normally Patreon members will organise them. And then, yeah, you can just come along, and I don't normally go to them, because like I said, I'm not really a massive fan of big group rides like this. But this one's in Swindon, which is like half an hour from where I live, so I thought, sod it, why not? I'll come along and rub it in people's faces that I'm not on an adventure bike. We've already had a coolant leak on the Ducati, but that was because I overfilled it last night. So it just sort of boiled over a little bit earlier because it had too much coolant in it. So this route consists of nearly 200 miles. We're going to take a loop down to the sort of Stonehenge area. We're going to take a loop back up north afterwards as well. What a day for it. What a day for it. So we'll see what it's like. I've never actually done one of these before, so this will be me and you guys coming along if you've never been to one of these as well. And then we're using the drop-off marker system, which some people hate, some people love. We have a top person, a front person and a rear person, tail end Charlie type thing that always stays the same. The second in command will do the stop on each turn, so basically you sit there and wait until the last person's come past. Right, let's see how many bikes go past. Look at them all. Mark from Leeds. Andy. Oh, is this Tommy Lindley? I recognise that blue headlight. Tommy! Love that guy. Is the Ducati pissing out? I don't know. Probably. No, good Ducati. I wonder how many of these GS boys with panniers and top box on actually have anything in the panniers and top box. GS, 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 GS. There's a lot of GS's. To be fair, there's more variety than I thought there would be. I thought it was going to be 38 GS's and 3 other bikes. We've got another GS coming down here now. This big green one. He's got the Denali's on the front as well. Denali's and the Givey top box at the back. GS, RS, SL's XR, GS, Dakar Steve, GS, GS. Hiya! Hey! Right, we're on the go. So that is basically my duty of the day probably done. Well, there'll be another, depending how many turns we do, but there will be another turn here or there, I think. The Ducati didn't overheat while we were sitting there. That's good news. This is the only thing with the this bike is that you need to, if it's just sitting there, you'll watch the temperature gauge just slowly creep up. The temp gauge hasn't worked properly since I've done the regulator rectifier, or reg for you, Mark. So I topped the coolant up last night and kind of like burped the system, as it were, just to try and get some of the air out so I can get more coolant into the system. You're meant to lean the bike right over to get them to burp properly. And obviously my riding over the last couple of months, bar when panels decide to fly off, my riding's been alright, to be fair, like a bit quite leany. That's obviously worked really well to burp the system as well. But yeah, I put too much coolant in pretty much. That's all it was. I put too much coolant in too quickly, and it's just not flooded the system, but it's just the expansion tank is too full. There's not enough air in it. So this morning when I was riding over, it just sort of bubbled over a little bit, and it was dripping coolant earlier as well. It's wild how like I can ride so much harder on this, and it just gets colder. It's happier when I'm spanking the living shit out of it. I thought you might. God, that Taranis sounds so good. Bruce, your LiteLok is a very convenient place. It's almost so convenient that it covers part of your number plate. You jammy git. Oh, it's Mark from Leeds, everybody! Mark from Leeds! Mark Anal! See, the difference is when you ride through a town like this, you might be horrendously uncomfortable, but no one looks at the adventure bikes. Everyone looks at this, or the Tuono. Oh, there she is. There she is, girl. That's what she needed. One of the group in the field on their GS. Sorry, GS riders. I'm sorry. It has to be done. You all take the piss out of KTM reliability. I take the piss out of tractors. What's going to give way first? Is the engine going to overheat, or my wrist's going to give up the ghost? There's a guy up there with a flip face front helmet and a high-vis jacket on, and he's riding a super adventure. I feel cheated. Oh no! Is that a tunnel I foresee ahead of me? Oh no, what a shame. I'm going to have to do something. Ah, too done. Hiya! Yeah, yeah. And the bike. Yeah? Is that a RoadSkin jacket? Is that a RoadSkin jacket? Sam Vincent YouTube for 10% off. Windy road sign. God, I love this bike so much. Oh, God. All of these bikes here have got more power than me. Yeah, this is just absolute chaos to ride. Bouncing all over the place, it's throwing like shapes and all sorts. It is unbelievable. What a couple of roads that was. Jesus. Definitely, obviously stayed within the speed limit completely as well. Is that a Mark from Leeds I can see? I can see a red GS. That smells Mark from Leedsy. I can smell the butt plugs from here. This is a good pace of group, this lot. There he goes. Should we do this to Mark? That was good. It's skipping around underneath. It's so good. Oh, what a bike, mate. I've definitely bought the right bike today. Oh! Yes! Ducati! When it works and there's no problems with it and it doesn't, paddles don't come flying off or batteries don't die, regulator rectifiers don't shit themselves, coolant doesn't piss out everywhere, it's just sublime. Is that Mark from Anal? Of course it's Mark from Anal.
Not bad.
I can stand up too, Mark.
Listen to the Ducati burble. Oh, isn't she pretty? Yeah, I must admit that is a lovely bike. Great choice, Samuel.
Hello. Oh, look where we've stopped for lunch. It's always the GS lot that want to stop here.
We've both done well to get this far.
Oh no. There was points of that. I was doing like many, and I was just thinking, I hope my panels don't come off again. Right, everyone, this is Dakar Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him in his polite vest. We're going to go and spend 40 quid for some lunch, and I'll see you in 10 minutes. Bye. Oh, people, I've been awarded the bloody famous polite vest for being a cock. Look at the state of this thing. Ugh. I was framed, yeah, same mate.
Suits you, Sam. Nice one, pal. You're too girthy, Sam, that's the problem.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever heard that. It's just because everyone else here is on an adventure bike and I bought an interesting bike. Oh, I drew a penis on Dakar Steve's bike because I'm a child. This is the second half of the loop. We've done the first half of the loop, which was this morning, and now the second half of the loop is like heading up to the Cotswolds sort of area. To be fair, the day's been really good so far. It's just been a good laugh. The roads have been really lovely. It hasn't felt overly, like excessively busy. It's just felt quite busy type thing. All you particularly need to do is just sort of make a bit of space between you and the people in front of you, and it's sort of fine. You look good.
Sounds good. You win that award, mate. You win that battle.
Oh, puppy. Everyone's kind of riding at a similar pace, or they're grouped with people that are riding at a similar pace type thing. Even though there's been some very questionable overtakes by a few people. It just means that no one really feels out of place. Like, I know a few people have sort of said before that they don't want to come to ride-outs because they don't feel particularly comfortable. Bruce has had 2 punctures though. He's had a front and rear puncture, so they don't really know why that's happened. You can give me a polite vest, you can't stop me being a cock though. This bike does sound bloody sublime. Every time I roll down a hill, if I just gently engage the throttle a little bit, I get all these burbles. It's amazing. This is my road! Call Mark Anal.
Hello, Samuel.
Mark, this is the road that is the road that this Ducati breaks down on.
Does it?
This is 2 miles from my house. I'm tempted to just dip home now, because I'm already here, aren't I? I'm going to actually peel off in a minute, give this bloody vest back. What convenient... Oh, I've just hit 9,000 miles on this as well. I'm literally not even 2 minutes up that road. Really? Yeah. But get rid of this bloody thing. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Yeah, you mate. Stop, mate.
I live literally up there, don't I?
Yeah, I thought you might, yeah.
So I'll see you soon.
Alright, mate, good to see you.
Take it easy, mate. Safe ride home.
Did you have the vest on?
I've just given it to him.
Why did you have it on?
Because I'm a cock. And they give it, it's a vest of shame.
Say, dude. Have a good one. Glad you came anyway.
Take it easy, mate.
Yeah, it's been great, man. As always.
Ah, yeah, what a surprise, mate. Utter child. Love it. Brucey babes, I live 30 seconds that way, so I'm going to shoot off.
Plug, what's the channel?
Which one? OnlyFans? Sam Vincent, Sam B Bikes. If you want to watch some idiot be an idiot on something like that, then you're welcome. There's a lot of giggling. Is that RoadSkin? Are they RoadSkin?
You've got a discount on.
I have. I'll put it on my... it's Sam Vincent YouTube or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, he's too rich. Take it easy, mate. See ya. What a lovely, lovely chap. I love Bruce. He's such a nice guy. there's not really a huge amount of point in me doing a massive loop with them lot, then coming all the way back home anyway. So I may as well go home, get myself a brew. Also, I really need a wee. I've done nothing but like coffee and bottles of water today, and I'm desperate for a wee. Well, yes, thank you very, very much to everyone for watching. It's been lovely to see so many of you today as well. Quite a few of the patrons of mine are patrons of Bruce's, which is quite nice. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. So I'm going to head home, tuck this girl away. I've got a few bits I need to get done to the Triumph. I'm going away on Thursday and it's Saturday as I'm filming this. If you're watching this, thank you very much to everyone in the clan for assigning me the vest of shame for having the best bike there. Before I go, can we appreciate that this bike has just done 200 and whatever miles. Slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. And besides a little coolant leak where I've overfilled it, the panels are staying on, it's not broken down, and nothing's gone wrong with it. So, happy bloody days. I'm not home yet, so I won't jinx it just yet. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you in next week's video. Goodbye!